a horrific car accident, major arrest, spouse leaves you, something of that nature, can certainly increase people's willingness levels. We've also seen a lot of people who are just kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired, as the saying goes, and who can see the writing on the wall, and they develop that willingness almost from within, and that can be really effective as well. And I think willingness as it relates to substance abuse treatment and recovery means almost a commitment to engage in the services and to remaining abstinent and to seeking out a different way of doing things, even if that's not necessarily what you want to do moving into it. I think it's really important to draw a distinction between want and willing, right? Willing generally means you'll agree to something or you'll engage in something, even if it's not necessarily what you would desire to do. I think that's a pretty important component on getting clean or certainly engaging in treatment services. And, thankfully, you don't have to have 100% total all-in willingness to get help, right? The way I learned it early on, and I think this is kind of a truism, is if there's even 1% of you that is willing to seek help and to do something different, that'll get your foot in the door. And then the treatment team can hopefully help foster growth in that area by going over your history and helping to kind of piece together why you're in the position that you're in, and that how drugs and alcohol have really been a negative catalyst in your life for a long period of time, as opposed to a catalyst for change or growth. In essence, whatever problems you've run into, drugs and alcohol have almost undoubtedly made worse as opposed to better. And once people can start really seeing that and really developing that self-perspective, their willingness grows and their engagement level in treatment grows with it. And I want to let somebody know that ultimately it's up to them, right? Nobody here or anywhere outside of the prison system can force anybody to do anything, right? And so ultimately, they would have to recapture some of that willingness. But I think I or anybody in the treatment, on the treatment side of it, can re-strengthen and reconfirm somebody's willingness by reminding them why they're seeking treatment, by helping with their history, by explaining to them the benefits of staying clean and doing what they need to do if they move forward, and by asking them to just take an honest look at where they've been at and what their prognosis is if they don't stay abstinent from drugs and alcohol.